Now on GMA with a shark attack in Southern California that forced officials to close down beaches and it sent the 46-year-old man to the hospital with serious injuries. Kana Whitworth is in Santa Monica with more for us. Good morning, Kana.
Michael, good morning. So lifeguards say in a sense that man was really lucky. He was swimming with a group of other people right in front of a lifeguard tower when he was bit. And they say it was a surfer that initially came to his rescue, loaning him his board, allowing fellow swimmers to get him to shore. This morning, shark attack, closing beaches north of San Diego.
We heard some screaming and you could tell it was serious from just the tone and the screams.
A 46-year-old man bit by a shark off the coast of Del Mar, sustaining injuries to his torso, left arm, and hand.
There was an initial bump, and then there was a bite, and then there was the shark still in range, potentially like coming back toward him, and him having to like reach out and kind of defend, and that's where the hand and arm lacerations were sustained.
Around 9 a.m. Sunday, the man was swimming roughly 100 yards out with a group of a dozen other swimmers.
A surfer came over and gave us his board, and so put him on the board, and I jumped on top of him and started paddling in.
They brought the injured man to shore where lifeguards jumped into action.
After that, emergency care was delivered. Medics were on scene less than 4 minutes after that.
Later taken to a nearby hospital and now in stable condition. Across the country, experts say the likelihood of an encounter is low, but sharks are coming closer to shore because of cleaner waters and booming bait fish populations.
The closer that sharks come to shore, the more likely they are to overlap with human activities.
So now some lifeguards are using new technology, things like drones, to monitor shark activity far out in the water. In this case, they've also closed the water for a mile in each direction until tomorrow at the very latest. And you guys, it's also important to keep in mind that those lifeguard towers need to be staffed when you're in the water. In this case, they had just arrived on scene and were still setting up when that bite happened, guys.
All right, Kana, very good point. Coming up next.